It was trailed in turn at the 600 by Cracker Vision, starting to work into it pretty well. Silver Stream's coiled up on the fence. Then Dreamtime Dancer. On the rails to Cosmic Storm, who'll need plenty of luck as they set sail for home. And then Ideal Image and Liberty Rise around the corner at the 350. And Lady Trader kicked a length and a half. Tarquin Shadow on the outside. Antique Dream. Belmont Girl got an inside run quickly. Then Cracker Vision. Antique Dream had hit the front. Silver Stream threading its way through. Cosmic Storm coming with a mighty run down the outside. Cosmic Storm, Silver Stream. It's Cosmic Storm, Silver Stream. Cosmic Storm too good. Cosmic Storm beat Silver Stream. Antique Dream third in a Peters trifecta in the Starstruck. Dreamtime Dancer, Ideal Image and Liberty Rise behind those with Cracker Vision, Tarquin Shadow. Belmont Girls Rails Run came to an abrupt halt and Lady Trader's back with her. She's amongst the last of them home. Number 3 is the winner, Cosmic Storm. The Cerise and White Juggernaut always looked a powerhouse going into the race, and so it has turned out to be. They've trifected it. Cosmic Storm for Grant and Alana Williams, beating Silver Stream, the stablemate, and Antique Dream from the yard of Durant and Miller. Belmont Girl, in fact, has finished back about 4th or 5th there, but she pulled up really quickly in the turn out of the home straight. 1:38.52. Cosmic Storm had to be ridden right back, and she's produced what she showed in the Jungle Mist with that great burst of acceleration when Pike went to work and stoked her up, and she cut Silver Stream down. She ran right to her Jungle Dawn rating, and Antique Dream, coming out of a bit lesser company, has run very well in 3rd placing. 3, 5 and 7. Belmont Girl, in fact, is 4th. A neck 1 length margins, 35.68 the sectional. Cosmic Storm is by Street Sense from Stormy Nova. For Peters Investments, William Pike. 2:30 and 1:30. Silver Stream, the stablemate, by Almaher from Speedy Bell. Glenn Smith. Antique Dream by Redute's Choice from Antique. Durant Miller the team. Chris Parnham in the saddle. Officially 4th Belmont Girl. And Dreamtime Dancer 5th home. Liberty Rise is 6th. It's a neck by 1. 35.69 the last 600 metres. So there was no shortage of Cerise and White there over a very busy final 50 metres. Race 6 at 3:57. Number 4 Seeker and 11 to Tango are the scratchings. 4 and 11 come out of the next of the day. The Ad Fuel FCC fuel conditioner handicap as we take you down to Mark Olmus. It was like watching a game of baseball there, Mark. All bases were loaded.
They were indeed, Darren, and Bob just saying to me another trifecta in a big race like the Perth Cup last year. So enormous performance, Bob. You must be wrapped with that. First three across the line. Tell us, how does that still make you feel after all these years and all these good horses you've had?
It feels good. They're all earned their place in the race. It was good to see the filly that ran 3rd being there as well, and I think she needs further. So it was a good result.
Now, they all look to run really nicely, and I asked you before the race, do you push on now to the Latrice after you've seen the run? They look to have come out of it well.
Well, obviously, the first 3 would have to. I'd have to have a look at Ideal Image's run. I didn't really see her. I was watching the others, and I'll have to see what she did, but she may have had enough for now.
Now, Bob, onto the big race, the Van Heemp Stakes, over 2,100 metres. The Group 2 got Perfect Reflection and Neverland in there. Can they repeat the dose?
Well, we hope so. It's a bit of a test for Perfect Reflection. We don't know whether she wants to go further. It would have been nice to have done a good barrier with her, where she could have sort of sat there and doing nothing and then sprinted home. But it'll be interesting to see how she goes.
Bob, you told us what this means to you, but what about the family and everybody who comes down to support? It's still a big thrill after all these years and all these good horses. First 3 across the line in a black type race. It's got to be big.
Yeah, I suppose it doesn't happen that often, does it?
No, it doesn't. Well done, Bob, and mate, continue for the rest of the day.
Thank you.
Winning owner there, Bob Peters. He put so much into the game and the industry over here in WA. A fantastic effort to own the first 3 across the line and all going very, very nicely. Ideal Image there may have been a touch unlucky there, but we'll soon catch up with winning rider William Pike after he just debriefs with Connections there and talks about the run that they got through. They got a lovely run in the race, and to be honest, if you were on at the $2.30 on the Tab Touch Totes, you never look to be in doubt, Mark.
No, you didn't at all, did you? I mean, what a fantastic ride there from William Pike, his first winner of the day.
He just catches up with Bob Peters there, and he's weighed in. Another black type winner for William Pike. It happens all too often in the West. As we mentioned, they put so much in to the industry over here, and it's great to see them get the results. And Grant and Alana Williams as well. They've done a fantastic job with this mare as well, Cosmic Storm. A mare by Street Sense out of Stormy Nova. And we'll catch up with William Pike after he weighs in. He weighed in? He's weighed in already, so we'll have a quick chat with him, Willie. Tell us a feel. She gave you that same sort of feel as first up when she sprinted away from them. Just as good over 1600?
Yeah, she's probably never given a bad feel. Even last start when I was in the cheap seats and via the river, she was still game and still half pilooned up. So even last start, she did great.
Willie, that was a tough run last start. Were you afraid that it might have taken something out of her heading towards the mile here today?
Yeah, for sure. But at the same time, I thought it'll either be a good thing because the edge will be off her and she'll be a bit happier, or it'll be a terrible thing and I've sent her over the top. But I think she's quite willing once you're out the barriers.
The edge certainly seemed to be on there. You took her out to the barriers and she was fizzy as always. That's normal for her. Tell us about it. There's a few horses like that you ride. You have to take them out to the barrier first. That's probably a good thing, isn't it?
For her, absolutely. She comes in here and she's just too hard, too much to handle, and probably will end up hurting someone. She's actually that way. She just wants to get on with the job. But in her defence, once I'm on her back and moving, she's the greatest ride. So she's not completely crazy and she can run.
That certainly helps. Willie, just quickly about Perfect Reflection. Happy with her leading into this?
Yes, absolutely. Tricky barrier again, but I think this sort of race is great for her. She gets in well with the weights.
Willie, well done and best of luck for later on in the day.
Thank you.
Winning jockey William Pike there, another outstanding performance.